Alright, here we go. March 3rd, Nintendo Direct. I have no idea what's going to be announced. I expect the release dates for the Dragon Quest games, but like for big announcements, I have no idea.
Hi everyone.
Especially since Smash is done.
To deliver some new information about upcoming games. You may think you know all about our 2016 lineup, but we have a few secrets left to reveal about some games you may have heard of.
Surprise me, Bill.
Star Fox Zero. So let's kick it over to someone who knows all about shooting for the stars, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Mario Galaxy? I doubt it.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto, a game producer at Nintendo. I'm here today in New York City. It's 3 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's very cold. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Star Fox Zero is finally ready. We made this game to be an authentic action game, the kind I haven't.
I personally won't be buying it, but it's great for big Star Fox
fans. It turned out to be the type of game
like I played Star Fox 64 and that was pretty much it.
The plot and the game structure are
and I liked it, but it's not like
Nintendo 64,
a system seller or anything for me.
The story and map structure here are completely new. This time, there are teleporters that appear in the game. The teleporters play an important role in the storyline and also have a big impact on the branching paths in the map. Now, I'd like to talk about a stage that we haven't shown yet. This is Fortuna.
Cool.
It's packed with dangerous bioweapons and will prove pretty challenging, so enjoy going up against all new enemies. Some pretty giant ones too.
Or demon, whatever. Two-headed bird.
There are also a lot of alternate paths in the maps. You can see this looks like the Cornerius stage at first, but there is actually a branch in the path on the right. When you take this path, it leads to a new level. If you go through here, you'll be confronted by a never-before-seen boss. This boss is also worth defeating, and once you win, you'll be taken back to the map where even more paths will open up. Just like that, Star Fox Zero is a game where once you defeat Venom in normal mode, many new and alternate paths will appear.
Hey, it's Wolf.
As you explore these different paths, you'll encounter Starwolf and his 4-man team. They'll provide a really
Is he going to be confirmed for Smash? I think not, but that would be pretty awesome. Plus, it would save Attica's nutsack, so that's always a good thing.
The goal you are shooting for is Venom and Andross, but of course, the gameplay is completely
hope it's not as short as Star Fox 64.
On the way, you'll realize that there are multiple paths available for you to reach the final destination. Please try it out for yourselves to see how many paths there are. There's also a 2-player mode. One player can fly the R-Wing, while the other player aims and shoots. You can play this way cooperating with your friends and aim for high
really
scores,
bad
or you can get together with your family and just have fun clearing each level.
So much confliction going on.
To those who have the Smash Bros. Fox amiibo, yes, you can use it. With it, you'll be able to play with the R-Wing from the classic Super NES game, and there might even be some other bonuses waiting for you. I hope you try it out. One more thing, I want to talk to you about a new game. Some of you may remember that I showed a game 2 E3s ago that was called Project Guard. This game is now complete and is called Star Fox Guard.
It's a Star Fox game.
Slippy's uncle Grippy is busy with the job of gathering rare metals in space.
Slippy, Grippy, Trippy.
But is under attack from all kinds of enemies. In this game, you use Slippy's newly invented security system to
It's really interesting how they made this a Star Fox game. I would not have guessed that.
The player uses 12 cameras, setting them up in various locations to find and attack the enemies to protect the mining.
It's a bad I'm more interested in this than Star Fox Zero.
There are about 100 missions to play, but that's not all. You can also edit the placement of enemies, and then you can upload these enemy patterns online so others can play them.
That should be pretty cool.
You can play other players' creations, or have others play yours to earn precious metals.
So, that's our first new game. Well, new game.
I hope you'll play Star Fox Guard with people from all around the world. Get good at changing those
cameras.
Good. Speaking of changing cameras, let's switch it back over to Bill.
So, no Wolf.
Thanks,
Big
Mr.
shocker.
Miyamoto. I'm happy to announce that both games, Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard, will come packaged together as a set.
Cool.
Those who purchase the digital versions can buy them separately in Nintendo eShop, or buy both games for the same total price as the package bundle.
Is it 60 though?
Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard both launch on April 22nd, 2016. It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world. You know, there's another Wii U game that's received a number of updates, and I think its fans may want in on a little secret. It ain't over yet for Splatoon.
Really?
First, we'll be releasing an update that aims to balance some of the gear abilities and adjust various systems in the game, such as matchmaking. For gear, these changes will improve some of the lesser used abilities to make them more appealing.
That's good.
Additionally, we'll be making some changes to matchmaking and team assignments.
Get rid of the freaking timer. I hate that.
Adding a couple of elements to the Splatfests to improve the overall user experience. This first update will be released next week on March 8th. The second update we have planned will pertain mostly to weapons in the game. In addition to adjusting some already existing weapons, we'll be adding new weapon set recommendations.
I thought those were like real
These
toys.
combinations will feature a selection of some of the most popular and underappreciated weapons chosen by the owner of Ammo Knights himself, Sheldon. We'll be dividing this update into two parts, and the first will be arriving in April. We'll also be releasing information about these updates on our website and via our official channels, so make sure to check it out. Next, a Wii U game you're all expecting that comes with some unexpected twists.
What is this?
Here's part of the opening movie in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Does anyone actually care about this? Maybe I'm just being a negative Nancy and it'll surprise me. I'm not holding my breath. Bowser versus the dude from Lost World.
A new event is making its debut in the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Rugby Sevens, and it's a lot of fun. It's also a series first, as is Rhythmic Gymnastics Club. Not to mention, every Olympic Games event in the game takes
and that's
place
coming
in
from a
venues
dancer.
modeled after the actual venues in Rio. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on
I mean, if you're excited, good, but
we'll keep you updated on the other events and more game details down the line. We'll get back to more Wii U games in just a sec, but remember that you'll first get a chance to earn your place on the podium beside two gaming powerhouses when Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on the Nintendo 3DS system March 18. Next, let's see what's new in Super Mario Maker. It's been about 6 months since the
something
game
I'm not
arrived
interested
on
in.
Wii U,
Never been
and
into the
players
2D Mario
around
games,
the world
really.
continue to upload exciting new courses every day. In fact, there are more than 6.2 million courses for players to jump into at this
I actually
very
expected
moment.
more, but
Since launch,
obviously
we've
that's
added
still a
new
lot.
course elements on 2 separate occasions. And here we go again. It's update time. Now, when you shake a thwomp, it'll transform into a skewer in Super Mario World. Thwomps were already pretty beefy, but these are an even bigger pain, in a good way.
Oh my.
Also, when you shake a P-switch, it'll turn into a key. Plus shaking a door will now make it a key door. Yep, you guessed it. Can't open one of those without a key. Hide one in a block, or make an enemy hold one, and you can make levels where you can't advance without a key. Which means you can now make courses with mandatory boss battles. Oh yeah. And if you shake a coin, it'll change into a pink coin. Collect them all, and a key will appear. That way you can make an adventurous level where you have to
Pretty
find
cool
all the
updates, I
pink
will
coins
say,
to
though.
win. These new course elements definitely expand your puzzle-making horizons. We're also adding new elements to online play. The update will let you play 100 Mario Challenge on a new Super Expert mode. It'll unlock after clearing Expert mode, and it'll dish out a volley of 6 extremely tough levels for you to beat with 100 Marios. Your prize for winning? New mystery mushroom
Hey,
puzzles.
Tetra.
So even if you think you have them all, give this new mode a try and see if you can get them all. Additionally, the Super Mario Maker bookmark site will see additions such as ranking categories for world records and the number of first clears on courses, inspiring new ways to create and play in the main game. This new update will be available for download on March 9th.
So far, nothing really hype has happened
Sometimes, one of the best parts of an RPG is its style, and no one understands that quite like Atlas, the makers of this next Wii U.
No.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE is a brand new IP.
And they kept the
that takes
Japanese
inspiration from
name.
Atlas's own titles and the Fire Emblem series.
No, it's not.
It's an energetic fusion of the deep RPG
As soon as I heard that
gameplay you
J-pop
expect
music.
from an Atlas game, and the adrenaline.
For those
fun
new, I am a
of
huge Shin Megami Tensei
Top Idol
fan.
concert.
I'm a
Every
huge
inch
Fire Emblem
oozes
fan.
style, from the in-game
This
music videos
is
and
not
commercials
what I
to the
want.
hot new tracks from Avex, the company behind some of the biggest pop stars in Japan. And speaking of, the game is based in Japan, so we're keeping its original VO track and adding in English subtitles.
So you didn't trust the game to sell enough to warrant an English
If you
voiceover.
consider yourself a JRPG fan, or just someone daring enough to try something new, look no further. Your summer is now complete.
Oh, so it's coming out this summer.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE will arrive
Why do you
stateside
keep that name?
June 24th. You may remember this next title from a Nintendo Direct
Dragon
last
Quest?
year. Lost Reavers is
this.
Bandai Namco's latest free-to-play online
Slightly
co-op
interested
action.
in this.
Team up with other adventurers online to
That
fight
frame rate,
zombies
though.
and solve
Ugh,
puzzles
gotta fix
as you
that.
search for valuable treasure in the most diverse locations on the planet. You'll need the wits to solve puzzles, the expertise to kill bosses, and the firepower to fight legions of undead guardians. Acquire treasure and successfully make your way back to complete the mission and receive your share of the spoils.
Sounds interesting.
As you go on
And it's
missions,
free, so I'm
characters will
gonna give
level
it a try,
up,
so.
unlock more skills, and increase their funds so you can
I
acquire
wonder if it's
new
local
weapons.
co-op though.
Each map also has a
I
variety
doubt
of
it, but I
different
hope
levels,
so.
puzzles, and enemy spawns, so levels can be played and enjoyed multiple times. You can look forward to playing Lost Reavers in the open beta version coming soon to Wii U.
April 14th.
Next, let's paint the town red, and just about every other color. In the Paper Mario series, we always challenge ourselves to bring something fresh
what game
to
is
the
this?
action-adventure genre. And this time, in Paper Mario Color Splash,
Color Splash.
the theme is colors and paint. As such, the game takes place
Well,
on a colorful
new Paper
paradise
Mario
on
game.
Prism Island.
And he
But
announced it so
something
nonchalantly.
is very wrong. Prism
Like,
Island is
oh,
being
here's a
drained
new
of
game.
its color.
It's Paper Mario.
To make sense of all this, it's up to Paper Mario to do like he does and set off on a journey to bring color back to the land.
Obviously, it's a Wii U
And
game
his new
too.
paint hammer is just the ticket. It splashes paint on anything he hits.
Is this an
restoring the island's
RPG
color
though,
bit by
or
bit.
is it like the
You
Wii
can even
game?
splash paint on colorless toads to revive the poor little guys. A splash of color will even liven up a toad house. In battle, you'll paint
Okay.
cards like this, and then flick them to start the battle. There are special cards too. They'll unleash some satisfyingly powerful attacks. The latest
From what I
entry in
saw
this
the battle
beloved
system,
series,
I'm not
Paper
feeling
Mario
it,
Color
but
Splash,
who
is
knows?
currently planned for release in 2016.
I don't know.
Pikachu, Lucario,
And
Machamp,
Pokken.
Gengar, and many more of your
The game
favorite
I'm only going to
Pokemon
play
are
because
about
my
to face
roommate is a
off in the
Pokemaniac.
Pokken tournament for Wii U.
More than I.
In the Ferrum League, players will start at the bottom tier, facing off against relatively easy opponents. But as you move up in the ranks, you'll encounter skilled opponents worthy of your absolute best. Winning a fight in any mode earns in-game currency that allows you to change the appearance of your avatar. Battles will require quick reflexes and the ability to read your opponent. Some Pokemon are fast and can use their speed to
Leave
rush
out
in
those look
and
fun to
deal damage.
use.
Other Pokemon rely
Probably
on
gonna
their
use
brute
Suicune
power to
first.
dominate the competition. Each main battle Pokemon
Just 'cause
and
it's not
pairings of support
bipedal.
Pokemon can change the way you approach the fight. So find your favorite combination to suit your playstyle. To help you determine which Pokemon you should try first, here's a few highlights of main
I
battle
thought he was about to
Pokemon.
say there's a demo.
Lucario
Go
uses
download it. I was
powerful
about to
aura-based
say.
attacks to create attacking projectiles from far away. After activating Burst Attack mode, Lucario can unleash a massive beam of aura energy to get back into the battle, or to finish it off.
What attack was that?
Machamp capitalizes on brute strength via rapid-fire punches. damaging throws, and more to send
Can he
opponents
use no guard fissure?
This Pokemon is a real heavy hitter and a force to be reckoned with
It's one heck
when
of a
up close and
dynamic
personal.
punch.
Last but not least, Gengar pulls out every trick in the book to keep opponents guessing. If instantly appearing anywhere, throwing punches from out of nowhere, and more doesn't scare you, then Gengar's final burst attack move is really the stuff of nightmares.
Yep, it is.
For
Glad he
early
notices
adopters,
that.
an exclusive amiibo card of Shadow Mewtwo will come within the physical copy of
forgot
the first
it's an
production
amiibo
run of the
card,
game.
not just like a little
So make sure you grab
thing.
it early, as it won't last forever.
Are amiibo cards like
Pokemon
durable, or
Tournament
they
launches
just
on Wii U,
real
March
flimsy like
18th.
cardboard?
And to whet your appetite for launch day, make
Never
sure to
held
catch
one.
the final battles of the Pokemon Tournament Early Access competition that airs on March 17th.
Which is not going
And
to be
tomorrow,
anywhere near me.
March 4th, we'll return to the land of Hyrule, or journey there for the first time, to experience an updated version of one of the most stirring tales in the Zelda
You know,
series.
couldn't really get into
The Legend of
Twilight
Zelda,
Princess.
Twilight Princess HD.
Just
Visit
dragged
our
on.
YouTube channel to watch the Twilight
And honestly,
Princess
I thought the game was
retrospective
kinda
video
ugly.
series and learn all about the making of the original from development team members. The fourth and final episode will fill you in on all the new features in the Wii U version when it launches tomorrow alongside the
But
game.
that's good for people excited
March is
for it.
also a big month for Nintendo 3DS, but no matter your system of choice, Nintendo has your back. Because this month also sees the introduction of Nintendo's new loyalty program.
Oh yeah, I forgot
My
about
Nintendo.
this.
It's more than just a traditional point program. My Nintendo aims to offer more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward you for interacting with Nintendo products and services in a variety of new ways. You can pre-register for Nintendo's first smart device app, Miitomo, and sign up for a Nintendo account now to become a My Nintendo member and start earning My Nintendo Platinum points. Stay tuned
But what's
for
the
more details
prizes?
to
I
come.
won't care if it's not any freaking cool
You know,
prizes.
there's another thing you can look forward to in March, and it involves Amiibo. Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge is a special treat for all you Amiibo lovers out there. In this free download for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS,
It's free? That's
you
a
can
good
tap
start.
compatible Amiibo figures to guide one of 10 mini characters through specific levels that they alone can access. Each
Like I
mini
said
has their
earlier,
own
not a 2D
powers, too,
platforming
like
fan,
Mini
but
Mario, who can wall
it's
jump.
cool seeing this though.
There are some other really neat powers as well.
Is it just a Mario
This
amiibo
game will
though?
be available for early access at participating retailers.
If so, that's
beginning
lame,
March
but if I
25th
can use, like,
with the
Ike and
purchase
Robin
of
and
any
stuff, then
Nintendo
awesome.
Amiibo figure. It will also be available to download for free from Nintendo eShop on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS beginning April 28th. In other Amiibo news, Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards are on the way this June. Also keep an eye out for the Isabelle Amiibo figure, which will be available individually, separate from the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival bundle in June as well. And she'll be accompanied
I played
by
a couple of
another
Animal
Amiibo
Crossing
figure.
games, but
This time,
I don't
it's
enjoy
for
them to the
April
point where I can consider myself a fan.
Now let's take a look at what else is new in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS. Virtual Console is about to receive an upgrade, exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS
Oh
systems.
really?
We'll begin releasing Super NES Virtual Console titles, complete with new Nintendo 3DS exclusive features
Like?
Perfect Pixel Mode, which displays each game in its original resolution. The classic games you see on screen and more are coming in the near future. The very near future. To begin, these original Super NES launch games will be available in Nintendo eShop for new Nintendo 3DS systems following
Played these
today's
games
release.
years ago. I want new
We'll
things.
add to the lineup with these titles
Call me
on
spoiled
March
or selfish,
24th,
but
and
yeah.
then even more on April 14th. The legendary games of the Super NES era hold a special place in many gamers' hearts. Mine
Plus, I
included.
feel these games have
So I'm
been
planning to
out
turn
there a
my
million
new Nintendo
times.
3DS XL into my own portable Super NES vault. I hope you do too. It's hard to imagine how solitaire and horse racing could be related.
Oh boy.
Well, because they're
This
not.
Game Freaks thing.
That didn't stop the developers at Game Freak.
Yeah, this Game Freaks thing.
In Pocket Card Jockey, you'll play as a jockey who has to partake in a fast-paced, simplified version of solitaire to propel your horse through intense races.
Once again, I'll
As
pass.
you clear cards, you'll earn Unity Power, which is used to move your horse on the track or saved for a boost in the home stretch. It's all about leveling up your horse through strategic positioning and placement on the track.
So far, this direct has been
As the level
underwhelming, to
rises,
say the
your
least. At
horse's
least for
stats
me
will increase,
personally.
and you'll gain bonuses too. Over time, you'll start to win trophies for high-ranking races, which will draw in sponsors. And eventually, you'll retire your faithful steed, and then another, and pair them up on the farm to breed and train new ponies.
You can tell us the
Before you know
developers
it,
of Pokemon.
You may be surprised at just how deep such a simple game could be. Find out for yourself when Pocket Card Jockey rides into Nintendo eShop
And is that
Nintendo
Chocobo
3DS
on the
in May. Next
logo?
up, Azure Striker Gunvolt 2.
I need to play the
first
first
game in
game.
the series
Played the
featured
demo.
exciting,
It was fun, but
fast-paced 2D
never got
action
around to the
you
real
expect
thing.
from Inti Creates. For the sequel, the action has evolved and comes equipped with new features. Now, Gunvolt's rival Culpin has joined the fray as a playable character. Dash into enemies to lock onto them, then unleash a devastating homing shot. But that's not all. Culpin can also copy the abilities of all 7 new boss characters
Nice.
and use them as his
very
own.
nice. It's like Mega Man somehow
If you haven't
alive
had a
still.
chance to play the original yet, from March 2nd till June 1st, Azure Striker Gunvolt will be available at a discounted price in Nintendo eShop.
Actually, isn't this on Steam or
Azure
am I
Striker
imagining
Gunvolt 2
things?
will be available in Nintendo
'Cause if it's on
eShop
Steam, I'll just
3DS
download it there.
this summer. Last month, Fire Emblem Fates marched on to Nintendo 3DS.
Currently
systems.
playing
And
Birthright,
this month,
beat Conquest
a whole
already.
new path through the game will become available.
Revelations,
along with
baby.
the next installment in a series of downloadable content. This third path through the story, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, will do as its name implies and reveal many secrets you can't discover in the paths of Birthright or Conquest.
The fuck is
When the
that?
Revelation path releases on March 10th, select Explore Fates in the title screen to connect to the internet and purchase Revelation in-game for just under 20 real-world
Sweet.
dollars. Once you purchase the path, a third option will appear at the Branch of Fate in Chapter 6. Refuse to choose a side. And today, 2 new maps will be released at the in-game DLC
The
shop.
weapon one
Dragon's
and
Gate.
the gold one, right?
You can acquire rare weapons
Yeah.
on the map Museum Melee,
Is that an airship? It's freaking awesome.
and on March 17th, the map Royal Royale will be released. In this map, the siblings of both kingdoms will have to spar to determine who among them is worthy of the task to save an alternate version of Corrin from another world. Each map is available at Dragon's Gate for the price you see on screen, but if you've purchased Map Pack 1, they're already yours for the taking. And keep an eye out for even more DLC maps added weekly until April 21st.
I doubt I'll purchase any
March
DLC
onward, my
maps.
heroic
Don't really
friends.
need them.
The battle isn't over
Even though
yet.
one of them gives you the
3
Witch
weeks
class.
from today, Hyrule Warriors Legends will declare
Hey, I just
war
bought
on
Hyrule Warriors
Nintendo 3DS
yesterday, the
systems.
Wii U version.
As fans of the Wii U version already know, the game will pit you as one of your favorite Zelda
I love how it's a
characters
big combination
against a
of
near
Dynasty
limitless
Warriors
army
and
of
Zelda.
Moblins,
Like, it's just
Dodongos,
not a
and the
Dynasty
like.
Warriors clone.
You can even battle as characters from The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, and the brand new character,
Linkle.
Linkle. Fans of the Wii U version were dedicated to finishing the fight and enjoyed the amount of additional content that was offered. And so, I'm pleased to announce that Hyrule Warriors Legends will also have some new downloadable content available in 2016. Beginning on launch day, you
season
can buy a
passes,
season
the
pass,
devil
which
of
will give you
gaming.
access to 4 brand new DLC packs. If you buy the season pass, you'll get an exclusive bonus costume for Ganondorf, available on launch day only in Hyrule Warriors
As much as
Legends.
I love Wind Waker,
These packs
Ganondorf,
will also be
no.
available for purchase individually.
No.
On launch day, anyone in the US who picks up a physical copy of Hyrule Warriors Legends will receive a download code for a free Nintendo 3DS Hyrule Warriors Legends theme. And a transfer code will allow purchasers who own the Wii U version of the game to download and play as the 5 new
Yes,
characters
I need that
who
download
use
code.
Ganondorf's trident weapon from Hyrule Warriors Legends in the original Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. And finally, if you pre-order the game at GameStop in the US, you'll also receive a special edition, softcover, 16-page character art book. With
That's
it,
a
you can
nice
learn
little
more about
bonus.
key characters and view concept art of various warriors and weapons, including the new hero Linkle and her mysterious compass. There's another new character flying our way, and she'll be available to download for free in both Hyrule Warriors Legends and Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. Medley! was her
Medley!
name, and The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker was her first game.
I did not see
Now,
Medley
she and her
coming.
harp are ready for
I
battle.
prefer Makar
You
since
can
he's
add
like
Medley
freaking
to your
adorable,
roster as a
but
free download,
Medley is
launching
Medley. I know
alongside
Jay
the
Witz
release
is
of the
happy
first
about
DLC
this.
pack. Charge into battle when Hyrule Warriors Legends releases on Nintendo 3DS March 25th.
Nice. Like I said, I just bought the game yesterday,
Next,
so
let's
I got
brush up
plenty
on our
to
art
do.
skills with true masters of the craft. Disney Art Academy is a fun game that will teach you how to draw popular Disney and Pixar characters. Lessons feature a wide range of characters, and your instructor will teach you how to draw them step by step. Draw lines, color them in, add shadows and highlights as you're instructed, and voila.
No, someone that's trying to
Anyone
get
can
better
create
at drawing, this
beautiful
might be for
illustrations of Disney
me.
and Pixar characters like these.
Believe it or not.
With a wave of the magic brush, you can give your masterpiece a touch of stars,
It's
glitter,
cool.
clouds, and more. Sample artwork will include a variety of characters, from Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh to beloved Disney princesses to some of Pixar's best, and yes, even Disney's Frozen. Plus, you'll learn a variety of art styles depending on the illustrations you're drawing. So hone your skills and have some
Jasmine
fun
from
when
Aladdin.
Disney Art Academy launches on
I love
Nintendo
that art
3DS
style.
May 13th. The original Bravely Default gave thousands of RPG fans exactly what they were looking for.
Second
A big
half was
part of
crap.
that was the exciting jobs your characters could take on to learn powerful abilities. Across the world, you'll encounter dozens of jobs that each bring different strengths to the table.
And apparently this version is
As for today,
censored.
I thought I'd spotlight a couple of the jobs that are new to the sequel.
Although they're just
Bravely Second
chibi
End Layer,
sprites, so
which
I
is
don't
fast
care too
approaching.
much.
Some jobs may sound like standard RPG fare, but I assure you the wizard
This
is
reminds me, I need
anything
to
but.
play some Final
Wizards
Fantasy
use
14
spellcraft to customize spells with added effects,
Probably
like hammer and mist.
after I'm done with
For a
this.
powerful
maybe.
strategy, try combining this with the elemental spells of black and red mages, or the healing spells of white mages. And then there's the Catmancer.
Catmancer.
They learn the moves of the monsters you encounter, and then train cats
Catmancer.
to perform them in exchange for treats.
So, it's a
One way
poor
to test out
man's
some
blue
cool
mage
jobs
class
is
with a
the
gimmick.
upcoming Bravely Second demo. The demo's story revolves around the three Cavaliers, an elite
If
band
they
of
fix the
Crystal Guard
story
Knights
issues
that
from the
Her
first
Holiness,
game, then I'll
Agnes
be
Oblige,
interested.
has dispatched to look into disturbances that have been cropping up. This side story can only be experienced in this free demo when it launches in Nintendo eShop March 10th. Best
Same
Buy
day as
Gamers Club
Revelation.
Unlocked members will also receive a unique 16-digit code to access the demo early on March 7th.
Yeah, 3
Playing
days.
the demo will net you play bonuses you can transfer into the full version of the game when it becomes available for purchase.
When is the
And if you're
release
so
date?
inclined, you can pre-purchase the game for Nintendo 3DS also on March 10th in the Nintendo eShop. And right now, there's another great way to get a taste for this series. A free demo for the original Bravely Default is still available in Nintendo eShop. When you're ready to jump into the sequel, there's also a collector's edition of Bravely Second End Layer that will include the game, a soundtrack CD, and this.
It's a big art book, but
The
still
official
not
art
much.
It'll give you a bigger,
I just
better
bought the
look
Shin
at
Megami
series'
Tensei 4
memorable
official art
characters,
book, and it's
landscapes,
freaking amazing.
monsters, and much, much more. If you want to learn about this new entry in the franchise, stay tuned to our YouTube channel this month for our new Bravely Second End Layer video series. Bravely Second End Layer launches exclusively on Nintendo 3DS systems April 15th.
A month.
Another massive RPG is headed to Nintendo
Dragon
3DS,
Quest.
and it's one fans have been clamoring for.
Yep.
Dragon Quest VII: Fragments of the Forgotten Past has been completely
Heard a lot about
remade
this
for
one.
Nintendo 3DS.
Always wanted to play it.
It's essentially a brand new game. The world has been rebuilt, the characters have new 3D models, and the story has been completely retranslated. You play as Oster, the young son of a famous fisherman who wants more from his life than fishing. And trust me, he's gonna get it. He sets off on
I
an
heard this
adventure
game is,
with
like,
the
really
mischievous
freaking
Prince
long,
Kiefer
too.
and a clever, headstrong girl named Maribel. Using a fragment detector, the trio search the world for fragments of stone tablets. After putting the tablets together again, they warp to the past in order to save the present. Along the way, they'll engage in classic turn-based combat and gain access to more than 30 classes with powerful abilities.
So this one has a class
With
system.
art by Akira Toriyama and the pedigree of the Dragon Quest series, this is pure RPG goodness. Dragon Quest VII: Fragments of the Forgotten Past launches on Nintendo 3DS later this year.
I'll be getting it
In
eventually.
Japan, there's a game known as Monster Hunter Cross, the latest game in the Monster Hunter
Are we
series.
getting a release date?
And now it's coming
Generations.
west as Monster Hunter
Okay.
Generations. With the new style system and hunter arts, this is the most customizable
Pro
Monster
Jared is
Hunter
wetting his
experience
pants
ever.
right now.
And you can get a taste of what's to come in this debut trailer.
Not actual gameplay. I wish the 3DS could do graphics like this. Four colossal threats. Oh yeah, I forgot they said they added more than one poster monster. Ooh, you're looking cool. A mammoth and blade mouth. That's why I call it blade mouth. Can't wait to play this. Prepare for the hunts. Nice. Monster Hunter Generations. Summer. Okay, cool.
We'll have more to say about the game in the future, but for now, a quick shout out. Anyone who plays Monster Hunter Generations on a Nintendo 3DS with Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate save data present
Which I have.
will receive bonus content in the new game.
Cool.
As a special promotion, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is being offered at a special price of $19.99
So
on
worth the
Nintendo
price.
eShop for
If
48
you don't have it,
hours,
pick it up.
starting today at 3 p.m. Pacific
Big learning
time.
curve and takes a while to get
It's a
into,
great
but it's
game
worth
and
it,
a great
trust me.
reason to get hyped for the next one. Here's another. I'm happy to announce that Monster Hunter Generations will feature a special collaboration armor set based on Marth from the Fire Emblem series. To see the full-length trailer of this collaboration, head over to twitter.com/monsterhunter.
More prefer someone else than
Monster
Marth,
Hunter
but
Generations will be available
yes.
on Nintendo 3DS in summer 2016. At E3, there was one game we introduced that left fans with some questions. Today, Kensuke Tanabe, the producer of the Metroid Prime series, is here to help you understand how Metroid Prime Federation Force will become an integral part of the Metroid Prime
Damage
universe.
control?
Tanabe-san?
Hello everyone, I'm Kensuke Tanabe.
Damage control.
I started from the GameCube version, so it's been about 15 years since I first became the producer of the Metroid Prime series. Today, I want to introduce you to the newest installment in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid
I'm not
Prime
looking at the
Federation.
Twitch chat right now, but I can only imagine the
Being a new
reactions.
title in a series we deeply love. As the development team, we approached it with great passion and effort. Development on this game started in 2009. At that time, we started with the idea of developing a new online multiplayer-focused Metroid Prime title for a handheld system.
We're reading Twitter right now, so I'm not really looking at the screen.
Early experiments began in collaboration with our reliable partners at Next Level Games, who I had worked with on Mario Strikers for GameCube.
Apparently Fire Emblem got some like
we kicked off
Halloween and
but at that point,
holiday
we were working
stuff
on
in
the
Japan.
Nintendo DSi.
Interesting.
And with the DSi, it became clear that we wouldn't be able to achieve the type of performance fans would expect. When we saw the new Nintendo 3DS a few years later, for one thing, we knew that the Nintendo 3DS would address our performance issues, and we were also excited about the expanded control options provided by the C-Stick. At that point, we decided to restart.
This pains me. If you don't know, my new
We wanted to use
3DS,
this
I
new
bought
game
it, but
to
it's
tell
not
the
here
story
yet
of the
because I
battle
ordered it with a
between the
capture
Galactic
card, and
Federation
yeah,
and the Space Pirates.
hasn't come yet. So this hurts.
I had always imagined battles between these two within the universe, but we had never really explored that in the previous games. I'd been wanting to do it for over 10 years, so I was ready and excited to try. But, given the focus on the Galactic Federation and Space Pirate battle, while Samus would appear in the story, it meant that she couldn't be the main player character this time. So, using the Galactic Federation soldiers as the main characters was the natural course of action for this game. Another theme we wanted to add to the game system was the idea, like an RPG, of players having the ability to choose their own distinct roles in the game, like a healer, a warrior, a mage, and so on. You receive certain types of sub-weapons from the Federation in each mission, and players must divide them among themselves based on a weight limit before taking them on a mission. So, for example, if you carry a lot of repair capsules,
then that player becomes a sort of healer in the game. And if you take on all the missiles, then you become a warrior. I would love to explain more about that aspect today, about the character's art style, or why we created Blast Ball, and so on. But let's save that for another time. What I can say for sure is that Metroid Prime Federation Force is a game that absolutely belongs in the Metroid universe. That, I promise. Please take a look at this video.
Samus Aran's solitary war on the space pirates terminated their phase-on experiments on Metroids. But the galaxy is not at peace.
When is the
Recognizing
galaxy
need
ever
to
at
combat
peace?
the space pirate menace, the Galactic Federation launched Project Golem, a top-secret program to develop mechanized battle armor based on the technology in Samus Aran's power suit. The most elite members of the Galactic Marines were chosen and put through intense training to form what would become the Federation Force. Their first mission is to survey the three-planet Bermuda system and reclaim an abandoned Federation outpost on the resource-rich planet Excelsior, which was devastated by a meteor crash 20 years ago, plunging it into an ice age.
Try to just spend so much time on this when I know people are not interested.
On Excelsior, all that stood in the way were mere ice hoppers. But then the team came face to face with a well-known threat they weren't expecting: space pirates. Now the only way to survive is to work as a team, to master their mechs, and to take down the space pirates against all odds. The mission isn't over yet.
Stay tuned for more information on this next chapter in the Metroid Prime universe. We'll also be hosting several hands-on opportunities, starting with WonderCon.
I have no idea how long
you'll
this
try the
direct
game
is
out
going to
for
be,
yourself.
but I assume it's almost
Metroid
over.
Prime Federation Force releases on Nintendo 3DS systems late spring 2016. Next, I'd like to announce a game that combines some great selections from some great games. Rhythm Heaven on Nintendo DS, Rhythm Heaven Fever on Wii, and more. Introducing Rhythm Heaven Megamix, which will be coming to North America.
I think Derek Bidner from
Rhythm
Game
Heaven
Explain is like a
Megamix
huge
on
fan of
Nintendo
this,
3DS offers
or Ash Paulson, I can't remember which one of them.
70 of which have been carefully selected from previous
But
titles.
I know a lot of people are happy now.
including the original Game
Rhythm
Boy
Heaven has
Advance
quite the
game,
following.
which was never released in North America.
I like it, but it's not like, oh my
There are
god,
also
hype
30
for me.
brand new rhythm games. So replay a classic or tap into a new one when Rhythm Heaven Megamix launches later this year. Now, let's take a look at one last game.
Hey, what game is
It has
this?
a lot of my coworkers tickled pink. Kirby's headed back to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. This time,
Kirby game?
invaders have mechanized Dreamland. To restore his home to its original form, Kirby must rise up. At first, the game may look familiar. The Pink Puff will travel through stages by jumping back
So a
and
new
forth
Kirby
between the
game,
foreground
and
and
it's
background
probably gonna end the
while
direct,
using more than
so
25 copy
honestly not
abilities.
much exciting for
Of
me.
course, there will be new copy abilities. But here's the kicker. In this game, Kirby will use his new enemy's tech against them.
Mecha Kirby.
Robobot armor is
Oh
extremely
my
strong,
god.
to the point where
Can't
it
wait
can
to see how the
actually
internet
destroy
reacts to
obstacles
this.
that stand in Kirby's way. And taking a page from Kirby himself, the Robobot armor can copy enemy abilities.
So,
and use powerful modified
It's like
versions
Mega
of
Man
them
X, the
called
walkers
modes.
from that.
The Robobot armor can use more than 10 modes. No matter what, Kirby and his Robobot armor will deliver 2 types of action for twice the fun. There's also a separate mode included in this game called Team Kirby Clash. It lets up to 4 players join forces
Really?
to battle against powerful bosses.
I thought that was like a
You'll
Smash
select one of 4
clone.
roles and participate in a co-op quest to defeat a boss. Supporting your team by utilizing each role's abilities is the key to victory. While you play, you'll find tablets, and if you collect them all, your team can activate a powerful Team Meteor to inflict major damage. For the first time in a Kirby game, when you complete a quest, you'll gain experience points, and as you level up, your abilities will grow more powerful. That way, you can take on more difficult quests. Team Kirby Clash is available for download play as well, so you can play with friends who don't have the game yet, or you can
That's
play
always
alone
a
with
good
sidekicks. In addition, this title is compatible with Amiibo. Tap them to give Kirby copy abilities in the game.
Really? Oh.
Some Amiibo will even give you character-specific abilities. For instance, tapping the Mario Amiibo will give you the fire ability.
Okay, whatever. I thought I was gonna give you like straight up
Tapping the
amiibo
Link
abilities,
Amiibo
like
will give you the
you would
sword
get the
ability.
Ragnall from Ike, but
In
nah.
fact, if you tap any Amiibo, something is sure to happen, so try it out sometime. Alongside Kirby Planet Robobot on June 10th, we're launching a new line of Kirby series Amiibo, including
What?
Kirby, of course, Meta Knight, King DDD, and the irreplaceable Waddle Dee. When you tap
Well,
any
there's
of
your
these
Meta
Kirby
Knight.
series
Meta
Amiibo,
Knight
Kirby
amiibo
will
that you've been
receive
looking
a
for.
copy ability, but he'll also get a costume.
Although
unique
the
to
Smash one
each
obviously
Kirby.
looks cooler.
Not to mention, the Kirby figure grants him a power you can only get in this game with Amiibo, the UFO ability. Who knew Kirby was such a tech guru? Kirby Planet Robobot will mechanize your gaming world on June 10th. Thanks for tuning in to this Nintendo Direct. If
Okay,
we have
so
more
for
reveal,
me,
we'll let you know.
that was
See you
probably
next
the
time.
most disappointing Nintendo Direct for me. There's nothing that really appealed to me, but yeah. So, hope there was something for you guys, if not for me. And leave your thoughts in the comments on everything revealed. Were you excited about some of the announcements, or were you like me, it was just like meh for most of it? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.